Will survive in this era? Absolutely. Will Wizkid survive in an era where there's no social media? Please tell me, answer that question.
Why not?
How will Nick survive it?
Have you heard his music?
I have heard his music.
So what are you talking about?
Global level it has now without social media. Please.
I don't understand.
Please.
A few moments ago.
Why are you comparing Wizkid and Fela? How dare you?
Why would I?
How dare you?
I don't understand.
Wizkid FC, I beg. No, don't come for that boy in my armpit. Don't drag me. But how can you compare Wizkid and Fela?
Waiting starts how would they reach the point that they are comparing?
I don't even know. I just know. Okay, let me show you this video now. Let me show you this video.
I feel like say big wins still pass that Fela who na dey talk about too. I no just feel prove am because I no date I no follow stream Fela song. But
Wow.
anyways,
Wow.
But that was not Wizkid saying that.
No, but he reposted it.
No, has there been a back? Because there's,
I don't know.
There's been tension between Wizkid and Seun before.
I didn't know that.
Yes, that's the history.
Okay.
Right? So if he reposted that, maybe there's a reason why he did that.
But look at what Seun Kuti tweeted. Free Diddy, his Lagos babe is missing here, right? Wizkid now responded and said, "We all know who Diddy's babe is in Nigeria. If na chain you want, come and collect. Make una free me. My mouth's no good. I think Wizkid mouth no good. Because apparently the story with the chain is that Burna Boy had gifted Seun Kuti a necklace, right? So Wizkid is like, if it's chain you want from me, come and collect chain. Just leave me alone. Now, I went on Wizkid's Twitter to go and see all the insults he had been insulting Seun. Look at some of them. He say, Fela fought for freedom. This fool, they fight for FC. They fight FC. Oh no, Seun, Omo Ale. Every day, Wizkid, I F your ugly wife.
Away.
So he's calling Seun's wife ugly. Seun has responded with a video narrating how, his father has had 37 years of relevance from 1960.
But why Seun they compare in Papa achievement with Wizkid?
I'm not sure saying that it's start time. That's what I'm saying. Why would you just wake up one morning and start comparing?
No.
Comparing his achievement.
But the thing is, it sounds like maybe now the Wizkid FC starts problem or whatever.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's not everything that you respond to. It's not everything that you respond to. See, I'm now Fela don't they collect. Seun why don't they collect? Because at the end of the day, why like if we're talking about aura for aura. Now Wizkid and Seun they suppose they compare. What did Seun get when they want to use?
How you want to compare Seun and Wizkid? Now Seun they sing? I don't know.
Like achievement, is he not? Is a musician too?
To who?
Okay.
On a very different level. I'm sorry.
Okay.
If Seun has fans that listen to his music, no verse. I don't listen to it, so I don't know if he sings.
All right.
But the comparison
Started out as that. Maybe it's not
that's
that
a very,
anymore.
very, very unfair comparison. Wizkid is too global for that. Now, I am not taking away Wizkid's achievement. You have to give it to the boy. The boy is smooth. He has his own accolades. Whatever. Anyway, my point is, if it's Fela and Wizkid, there's no basis for comparison. Please, you people should go home and sleep. Go home off this TV now and go and sleep. If that's what you're coming here to claim, that Fela is Wizkid is greater than Fela. How? That's how people said Beyonce is Michael Jackson is greater than Beyonce. You're always comparing Mumu things.
No, this one not be Mumu things.
It's Mumu. It's Mumu.
Not
Fela walked so that Wizkid could fly. What are you people saying?
Let me tell you.
Is greater than Wizkid.
Let me tell you something. You see this comparison thing, the Wizkid that I know, right? Now something caused this guy to open his mouth.
Okay.
Wizkid is not usually like that, right? And this is something that our so-called elders do that is very, very annoying.
Okay.
You will put your finger in somebody's eye and expect that person to stay back and not say anything. When they answer you now, you start crying. Look at it. Because the Wizkid I know is very humble. That guy know they find trouble. Yes.
You say the Wizkid I know is very. You grew from your streets.
Yeah, no, I've met him.
How is he humble?
First time, excuse me.
How is
The first
Wizkid
time
humble?
I met Wizkid. And he was already getting big at that. This was like early 2000s.
Really? You are going to compare the Wizkid of early 2000s to the Wizkid of 2020.
Hold on, can I talk?
Oh yeah, talk.
That guy is very, very humble. Unless you are the one that finds his trouble. You will not. This is somebody that has Fela tattooed on his body.
Please, Wizkid looks so all the time. He drags the video for filth unwarranted.
No, not sometimes
when he has a new album coming out.
Sometimes unwarranted.
It's not you cannot just stand there and pray. They need the controversy to be able to sell their albums. So you notice that when he has music coming out, he looks for how to enter Burna, how to enter the video, whatever. So it's not like he's not a troublemaker. Matter. No, he's not. He's really not. Honestly, I wish I knew the genesis.
No, he's really not.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't think, from what I'm hearing, I feel like Seun had kind of naive Stasiam. That's what from what I'm hearing though, right? And then Wizkid has been like maintaining his steez. He was quiet. He was not saying anything until he got to the point where he now went to he insulted his dead mom.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He insulted his dead mom, or whether it was his sister or something. Like, why will you do that? And then you expect him not to say anything. So sometimes we need to go back to the genesis from the origin. Like, where did this thing come from? I don't, because Wizkid may not. Yeah, we all have our parts. Some. He might not be humble to you, he might be humble to me, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, they are the ones that put their finger in his eye and expected him to be quiet. No, because when he comes for you now, when he starts saying all these things, I know that in his heart of hearts, he might not even believe that. He might just be saying this together, like to get under their skin. But now you put him there. You put him to that position now where he's now saying things like that. We know what Fela has achieved. We know that Fela has achieved. Fela opened the gates to Afrobeats and everything. And a lot of this, again, he has Fela tattooed on his body. Good. If he did not, like, do you know what? Come on now.
So what I was waiting for you to finish, because the fight for me is not between Wizkid and Seun. I don't understand their beef. I don't care how it started. It's the fans that are pitching Fela and Wizkid together that I don't understand.
But how did they get to that
Because truthfully, if you put your finger in somebody's eye, you cannot control how he reacts.
Straight.
I don't care. I don't care for that. It's funny. The banter is funny to me because how did Seun's wife get involved?
Now, so now why did Wizkid's mother get involved?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't that part of it is comedy to me. The real thing that is pissing me off is that you don't have the gall to compare Fela and Wizkid's music. Are we mad?
Wizkid has done a lot.
Are we mad?
No, we are not. Wizkid has done a lot. Wizkid has put Nigerian music on the map.
He has, granted. We are not taking away any of his achievements, but you have to give credit where credit is due.
Did he tell you that he's not giving credit?
Because he has streams.
Did he not? No, it's not about what
it is about streams.
It's not just about streams. There might be things that
he has bigger streams than Fela. Then F that. That's not the basis.
No, the times are different.
Obviously, we will survive in this era. Absolutely. Will Wizkid survive in an era where there's no social media? Please tell me, answer that question.
Why not?
How will he survive it?
Have you heard his music?
I have heard his music.
So
But on the global level he has now without social media, please.
I don't understand.
Please. Because I've started and ended in Nigeria.
No,
that's where to be.
lie.
Social media helped put him on the map.
No, I don't.
The global platform he has now is because of the era we are in. Fela would have done that with or without social media.
Same with Wizkid.
Okay.
Same with Wizkid because he has substance. He has stage presence and he has all those things.
There were so many beautiful artists in the 2000s that did not have the opportunity to blow globally because there was no social media.
Oh yes, I know that.
Substantial artists.
No, but then you cannot now say that if social media was not a factor that he would not have made.
He would not have been a global artist as I'm standing 10 toes. There were so many. Are you forgetting? So many artists in the global artists that should have been global artists. No. Yes. But because they did not have social media at the time.
No, I agree. 100% I agree with that. Of course. I agree with that. I was one of them.
So will you agree that social media helped put Wizkid where he is today?
It helped, but you cannot now say that without the social media that he would not have still had that kind of recognition.
We have that recognition in Africa.
Not just in Africa.
We have
lie. That one we go take us for that one for this.
You cannot be realistic.
Which one is not be realistic?
No. Because if you compare the 2000s, like I said, think about all the artists we had from P Square to Two Face to all of them.
Do you know
mega stars?
Listen,
but because there wasn't the social media factor at the time, they could not go beyond Africa.
Do you know what sells an artist? It's not just it is their craft, their ability to interpret music on the stage in real life, and not just on the streams, not just when you're listening to it on the radio. It's when they bring that creativity to real life. That is what sets them apart. Fela had beautiful stage presence when he comes out with his whole full band, everything, orchestra, all that. Wizkid also has that. He would have, because you adapt to times. People should stop looking down on that guy.
We are not. That's the thing. No. We are actually not looking down on him
because of his social media.
Big.
No
doubt.
Come on now.
I'm just saying there's no basis.
He would have been able to.
Fela is a course to be studied in school.
Yes, because
Fela
of the activism.
Is a full-on you will go to Fela, you will study him, you will graduate.
Because of the activism.
That's what I'm saying now. That's why he will still be relevant today in this generation. Wizkid does not have that activism waiting. Wizkid has finesse. He's smooth, right?
He's different.
He's smooth.
All right.
But what I don't want is that let's give everybody their flowers in their own respective gardens. Don't be mixing up the gardens together. I beg.
Yeah.
Fela was a king in his time. Wizkid is a king in his time.
Yes. So this advice should go to Seun because he's the one that is throwing his father under the bus. He is the one that is throwing his father under the bus because there's some things you will have respect for yourself. Leave these guys. Even if his fans come for you or come for your father, you know what the achievement is. You know. You don't need to go and be answering everybody. You stay there and you maintain and you respect your father's legacy. He's not respecting his father's legacy. That's why we're having this conversation. I mean, if he respected his father's legacy, we're not going to be here dragging whether Wizkid or whether Fela or anything at the end of the day. That's it.
Seun is a controversial online personality. I feel like topics like this fuel his online persona. He needs them to stay in the blogs or stay relevant or have the engagement that he has. You notice his other brother, I think his name is Femi, doesn't care for this.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not to be argued whether his father is relevant or not. He does not say
exactly. Emulate that, please.
But Seun has to do this because that's
so anything when you see for market, you collect them. Anything when you see, you go collect woto. Straight up. Because person don't want get sense. He must get sense by force. What's that?
I hear that, because the back and forth did not make sense.
It don't make sense. Now his wife don't collect. Before you know it, his children go collect. So other people go collect.
And how did Didi get involved?
Okay now.
Didi
now don't collect. Burna Boy now. He don't collect. Everybody's collecting.
beg. Let's be respecting ourselves. Wizkid and Seun Kuti, you discuss your beef, please. For somebody else.
They say you achieved
But
something now.
all you fans, Wizkid FC, I love you guys. I respect you guys. This is respect for your Odogu. I mean, your what do they call it? Your leader, your president. But I beg, leave Fela out of this conversation. Let's not be comparing apples and mangoes. All right. Love and light to you guys. Stop fighting. Bye.